It's proper good. Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my spoiler-free review for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, before I say anything, first of all, I want to say, if you've seen the movie, did you enjoy it? Please let us all know down below. Try and keep it spoiler-free. Again, I know I've just said it and it will be in the title, but this will contain zero spoilers, I promise ya. Do not worry, I'm not going to spoil nothing. Before we start the review, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say two quick things. First of all, big love to Zack Snyder. This is incredible, mate. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Zack, for continuing to show big love to the DC characters, and thank you so much for finishing this movie. Secondly, I want to say thank you to every single person who used the hashtag release the Snyder Cut, because without your guys' movement, we would have never got this movie, man, and it is a masterpiece, mate. It's truly, truly epic. So story-wise, if you've seen the 2017 movie, then you pretty much know the beat for beat basic storyline of what's going to happen. All that stuff still happens in the movie. It's just everything else is so good, man. It is so, like, improved. That is the word I'm thinking of. Improved, yo. I'm just going to say it right now. This movie is 100% better. Not 99, 100% better than every single bit in that stupid Joss Whedon movie. That movie, I'm just going to say this right now. I said to my bro literally yesterday, I'm going to go in the garden, mate, put the incinerator on and film myself throwing it into the fire. But guess what? It's currently properly raining outside. So this stupid thing, you got off the hook today, mate. But it's coming. So yeah, the basic plot of the movie, like the blueprint, shall we say, hasn't changed. But I'm saying it right now. I want to make it crystal clear, yo. This is an entirely different movie, man. Joss Whedon, get in the bin, mate. What he done to this movie is an abomination, mate. It is an absolute catastrophic movie. This is the proper Justice League we were promised, mate. I'm so glad it's 4 hours. I will say it right now. The time flew, mate. There's not a boring scene in here. It's sick. I don't even know if this would have worked in the movie theaters, because 4 hours in a movie theater, I don't even know if that's, like, money-wise, I don't even know if it's, like, plausible for them, because it takes so many hours of showing through the day. But it totally works on a streaming service. This movie is so sick, man. I'm just going to go right now through the characters and all the improvements, again, with no spoilers. First of all, I want to say about Superman, who is actually my favourite DC character of all time. One of my favourite superheroes ever, mate. Probably, if I'm being totally honest, probably my favourite superhero of all time. Again, if you've seen the 2017 movie, aka The Abomination, you know he's not in that movie as much, and it's the same in this movie. However, he is in this movie a lot more, and without that stupid CGI crap on his face. But I'm so glad to say, ladies and gentlemen, this is coming from a proper, true Superman fan. He is so good in this movie, man. All the scenes he's in are so much better. The action scenes, oh yeah. I will talk about the action in a minute, because it was genuinely off the chains, mate. But yeah, Superman in this movie, I'm so happy, man. Henry Cavill, for me, I've said on record bare times, he is my Superman. I love Man of Steel. I don't care what anyone says. I love Batman v Superman. In this, perfect, mate. Perfect version of Superman. So good, and yeah, I can't say much about spoilers, but I'm really happy how they handled Superman in this. Big love, Zack Snyder. Big love. Next, I want to talk about Batman. In the stupid Joss Whedon's movie, he's like comedic and trying to be funny. Just go away, mate. This is the Bruce Wayne we got in BVS and the Batman we got in BVS. And it feels like the natural progression of, like, how he was in that. Extremely dark, just hating Superman, and obviously they teamed up at the end with Wonder Woman. This feels like the proper progression. After that movie, man, it was done perfectly. It is embarrassing, mate, how they handled Joss Whedon's version Batman. But in that movie, that is not Batman, mate. Go away. This is Batman. Proper Batman. Next, we'll talk about Wonder Woman. Hey, yo, she's not joking in this movie, mate. Not one bit. If you like the warrior version of Wonder Woman, aka the first movie, and the version we got in BVS, you're gonna be blown out of the sky, mate. She is next level. When she's fighting, they upped her fighting in this, like, no joke, mate. When she's slapping people, it looks painful, it looks brutal. Her fighting in this, really sick, man. I also want to say, there's actually rated R. There's a few, like, F-bombs, a few little swear words, a few bits of blood, which I was very happy about. It wasn't, like, out of place, because if you've seen BVS, you know it's very dark. It feels like a nice flow continuation of that. This ain't no Joss Whedon garbage bright, colourful movie, mate. All that stuff, go away. Next, we'll talk about Aquaman. He's so good in this, man. He's so good. Jason Momoa, absolute beast. He's one of the OGs who kept saying about release the Snyder Cut. Action's on point, and it feels like the Aquaman we got in the standalone movie. Not this, like, out of place, we're all gonna die. All that stuff is just gone, mate. Go away. This feels like natural progression, and it ties in with the Aquaman movie properly good. And yeah, Aquaman's sick. Next, we'll talk about the Flash and Cyborg, and these are the characters with the absolute most improvements. I'll start off with Flash, because Cyborg's improvements are really, really good, man. Flash in this. If you saw the Joss Whedon Abomination, his dialogue was a little bit off. He just weren't funny. That's because it was a bunch of Joss Whedon jokes. Go away, mate. This is better, mate. So much better. He feels like Barry Allen. He feels like the Flash. He's got genuine story with his dad in prison. Everything on that aspect is like improved upon. He also works really, really good with the team, man. To be fair, the team overall, when they're interacting later on in the movie, it's really, really good. But yeah, Flash, his powers, oh my god. If you've read the comics, or even if you've seen the TV show version of The Flash, you know how OP he is. His powers in this are off the chart, and they cut it all out of that stupid Joss movie. Go away. I'm going to say right now, if you're a Flash fan, you're going to be, like, tripping, mate. His powers are so off the charts. They look so much better than that stupid bin version, mate. Really, really good. Flash, I can't wait to see a standalone movie. It's going to be sick, man. Last but not least is Cyborg. Again, in the original crappy version, he was kind of like left to the side, man. He'd done nothing. He was dead. In this, he is the heart and soul of the movie. I'm not even joking. Like, that's how much he crapped on Zack Snyder's movie, man. He's so integral. Like, if you had like an outline of the movie, he's right at the centre. He's so important. His backstory is extremely emotional. To be fair, a few times across the whole movie, at least 3 times, maybe 4, I was getting teary-eyed, mate. The emotions are on point. The music's on point. So sick, man. Ray Fisher, I can only imagine your smile must be bigger than the Joker right now. You must be so happy with finally seeing your real version of Cyborg on the big screen, or small screen, whatever you want to call it. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to say is all of our heroes, and I mean every single one, they get better backstory. You understand their motivation, where they are in the movie, just all that stuff is improved upon properly, and the fight scenes across the board, really sick. Even the side characters, man. Lois, Alfred, they get better scenes, better dialogue, more scenes in general. So good. Now I'll talk about the villains. I will talk about Darkseid. Again, this is spoiler free, but I want to start with Steppenwolf. Thank you, Zack Snyder. Thank you so much, my G. Steppenwolf in that first movie, dreadful. He looked garbage. He done nothing. Mother. All that stuff, gone, mate. He's properly badass. When he's on screen, he feels like a threat. He slaps people so easy, man. His power is off the charts. I don't know why Joss Whedon, like, cut his power level more than in half. Like, he gets battered in the movie, mate. Not in his. He looks visually stunning now, man. He looks so sick. With his silver armor, actually kind of moves as well. Kind of like depending on his mood, which is really sick. He just feels like a real threat in this movie. I don't know why they cut so much out. They just made him like a wimp, man. He is not in this movie. He's properly sick. Now I want to briefly talk about Darkseid, who is the big killer in DC, mate. He is the monster. He's the Thanos, mate. The Thanos level threat, and he is no joke, man. Again, no spoilers. When he's on screen, I had a massive smile, mate. Absolutely loved it. Zack Snyder made him an absolute menace. He's sick, man. Properly sick. I can't wait. Don't know if we're getting a sequel to this. The way it was left off, we need a sequel, mate. Warner Bros, come here, my G's. Make it happen, please. I don't care how much money it costs. Just let Zack Snyder make another Justice League movie, because the way it ends, we need another, please. Now, if you've seen the trailers, then you've seen the Joker stuff, and it's proper sick, man. It's really, really good. I don't know if we'll ever get a movie with Ben Affleck's Batman and Jared Leto's Joker together, like the entire movie. But just off this, it has to happen, man. Please. Right, so lastly, I want to talk about the fighting. If you're a fan of Zack Snyder like I am, I love Man of Steel, I love Batman v Superman, Dawn of the Dead, Watchmen. I just love his action. If you like 300, the slow-mo in this is so good. The fighting, oh, it's so good, man. Every single bit of action in that first movie is improved upon, man. Like, so much more, like, they cut so much from that movie, man. Think about it, this is 4 hours, yo, and it does not slow down, it does not stop. Every scene's engaging. I loved every single second of this movie. And the 2017 version is like just under 2 hours. And it has an hour of reshoot. So like, I just want to make it crystal clear. Please listen, yo. This is not the same movie. I'm a big fan of comic book movies. You guys know this. I'm a big fan of comics. I love DC. I love Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. I love these characters, man. And this is Justice League, man. Zack Snyder, big love. I'm urging every single person, even if you didn't like BVS and you didn't like Justice League, the 2017 garbage, check this out. I can't see anyone not liking this. Like, for me, the only things I didn't like, if I'm being like genuinely truthful, is only two things. Some of the CGI, and it's legit some, maybe like 10% of the movie. I don't know how to explain it. You know when you see something and you're like, yeah, that's CGI. It doesn't look unfinished or anything like that. It just looks very CGI-ish. And the only other thing is some of the jokes, again, didn't land. However, the crappy jokes like something's bleeding or whatever Batman says, that garbage is nowhere to be seen in this, yo. Just the jokes in here, some of them didn't make me laugh. I had only like two little nitpicky things, and yeah, if I had to grade this film, please bear in mind, I am a genuine fanboy, mate. Not just of comics, but of these characters in particular, and I love Zack Snyder. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care, it's just my opinion, yo. I'm gonna give Zack Snyder's Justice League 9.5 nerds out of 10. I have to be fair, like, BVS for me is like an 8.5, Man of Steel's a 9, and I think this movie is better than Man of Steel, and I've already said Man of Steel, again, just my opinion, but that is the best DCEU movie we have. This is number one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching my review for Zack Snyder's Justice League. I don't know if I should do like a spoiler review or a spoiler talk, so I'm just going to leave that open. If you guys want to see it, let me know down below. I really, really enjoyed this movie. I've heard a rumour it's coming out on Blu-ray and 4K and DVD and all that good stuff. End of May, I will definitely be buying it. Please do not pirate this movie. We need to show Zack, we need to show Warner Brothers this was the right choice and decision to make this film a reality, man. So happy, yo. This movie's properly sick, man. It's mind-boggling, and you will never understand unless you see it how much different this is to that first movie. They don't even feel like the same movie, man. Like, everything is different. Like, when I saw Superman in the black suit in this, I was just gone, mate. I was so happy. The characters improved, dialogue, fighting, backstory, overall story, just every single thing is improved. And it's not just because it's 4 hours. This had a clear pathway to victory, and Zack knew what was going on, man. And yeah, the only other thing, actually, I will say, the last thing I promise, this video's gonna be hella long, y'all. If you stayed to the end, big love. I really do appreciate it. The aspect ratio, it was filmed in IMAX, so you've got the bars on the side instead of the traditional, like, top and bottom. After, like, 5 minutes, I was cool with it. I did not notice, man. It just looks so good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Please go see it, and I'll see you all in the next one.